Hey, what's up, everybody? Video 44 coming at you with another video. All right, so the Lakers and the Pacers play tonight after a loss against the Nuggets in Denver yesterday. We have a game tonight, of course, back-to-back, so a bit of a struggle, but you know, this one's in our building against the Pacers, so we hope to get a win against a team that doesn't want to win, who hasn't been winning, etc. So let's get into it. Zubac is out. Pascal Siakam's a game-time decision. Nembhard's a game-time decision. Nesmith is a game-time decision. Furphy is a out for the season player. DeAndre Ayton's a game-time decision. Braun is a game-time decision with the elbow, which is kind of surprising. And Maxi Kleber's a game-time decision as well. So we'll check the other app later on, see if that's the same injury report. But let's get straight into the Pacers' history over the last 5 games, with the first game to cover being against the Dallas Mavericks, 134-130. And, yeah, the Pacers didn't win. They don't win any of these games. They've lost all of these games. I don't know how bad their streak is. I got to check, but it's pretty extensive in terms of losing. So, Dallas, 54% from the field, 51-94. The Pacers, 47 of 94 for 50% from the field. Pacers shot 20 of 42 threes, 48%. 11 of 28 for the Mavs, 39%. Mavs shot 32 free throws, hit 21 of them for 66%. Pacers 16 of 20 for 80%. 45 boards for the Mavs, 39 for the Pacers. 10 offensive boards for the Mavs, 9 for the Pacers. 29 assists for the Mavs, 37 for the Pacers. 9 steals for the Mavs, 8 for the Pacers. 2 blocks for the Mavs, 3 for the Pacers. 11 turnovers for the Mavs, 10 points off of those. 16 turnovers for the Pacers, 19 points off of those. 11 fast break points for Dallas, 9 for Indy. 64 points in the paint for Dallas, 48 for Indy. 11 was the largest lead of the game for Dallas and 3 for Indy. Indy led 4% of the time, Dallas 90% of the time. Let's rush straight through this because I got close to get out of the washer in 30 minutes. So, yeah, the high man for the Mavericks was Middleton, 25 points. And let's get into Pascal Siakam, 29 minutes, 30 points. 12 of 19 from the field, 2 of 3 from 3, 4 of 5 from the line, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, 5 turnovers, 1 offensive boards, plus 7 for Spicy Pete. Walker, 34 minutes, 18 points, 6 of 13 from the field, 4 of 7 from 3, 2 of 5 from the free throw line, 9 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 turnovers, 2 steals, 1 offensive board, plus 3 for Walker. Huff, 29 minutes, 9 points, 4 of 10 from the field, missed all 6 of his threes, 1 free throw, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 3 blocks, 1 steal, minus 9 for Jay, the ex-Laker. Nembhard, 30 minutes, 22 points, 7 of 14 from the field, 3 of 6 from 3, hit all 5 of his free throws. He had 11 assists, 1 rebound, 1 turnover, 1 steal, minus 4. He is breaking out as if we didn't already know what he could do, but this year was like, if he played for a good team, he would have been getting more love. Jones, 31 minutes, 10 points, hit all 4 of his field goals, hit both his threes, 3 assists, 1 turnover, 1 steal, minus 14 for Jones. Potter, 22 minutes, 2 points, 1 of 7 from the field, 0 of 4 from 3, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, 4 turnovers, 3 offensive boards, plus 5. Bad shooting night, but he helped in other areas. Kobe Brown moved on from the Clippers in the Mathurin trade, Zubac trade, and now he's with these Pacers getting a real opportunity. 19 minutes, 15 points, 5 of 9 from the field, 3 of 4 from 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 7 rebounds, 1 turnover, 1 steal, 3 offensive boards, minus 10 for Kobe Brown. Shepard, 27 minutes, 13 points, 4 of 9 from the field, 3 of 6 from 3, 2 of 2 from the line, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 0 in the plus minus for Ben Shepard. And Jackson, 23 minutes, 11 points, 4 of 9 from the field, 3 of 4 from 3, 4 rebounds, 6 assists, 1 turnover, 1 offensive board, plus 2. So the bench for the Pacers was pretty damn productive with the exception of Micah Potter. Brown, Shepard, and Jackson all chipped in very well, and that's why they were able to score 130 points in a loss against the Mavs. Don't let them do that to you tonight. That's what I'll say. Guard this team. Respect this team. They can score. Period. Let's move on. All right, so the Pacers' next game was against the Philadelphia 76ers. 135-114 was the score in Indiana. And let's see how teams shot around here. Okay, 58% for the 76ers, 53 of 92 from the field, 41 of 95 for Indy, 43% from the field, 13 of 43 for the Pacers, 30% from 3, 8 of 29 for the Sixers, 28% from 3. Free throw line, 84% for the Sixers, 21-25. Pacers, 86%, 19-22. 44 rebounds for the Sixers, 41 for the Pacers. 6 offensive boards for the Sixers, 12 for the Pacers. 29 assists for the Sixers, 27 for the Pacers. Okay. 14 steals for the Sixers, 8 for the Pacers. 5 blocks for the Sixers, 4 for the Pacers. 18 turnovers for the Pacers, 25 points off of those. 13 turnovers for the Sixers, 14 points off of those. 25 fast break points for Philly, 22 for Indy. 82 points in the paint for Philly, 52 for Indy. That's a lot. 28 was a large lead of the game for Philly. They led 74% of the time, and the Pacers had an 8-point lead at one point and led 25% of the time. So that's really where we're at with the Pacers and the Sixers team stats. Let's see what happened in the box score. Okay, high man for the Sixers was Maxey with 32, hitting all 10 of his free throws, almost a triple-double there. They had 6 players in double figures. All right, Walker, 32 minutes, 8 points, 3 of 13 from the field, 0 of 5 from 3, 2 of 2 from the line, 10 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 turnovers, 1 steal, 1 block, 4 offensive boards, minus 16. Bad shooting night, but helped in other areas. Jay Huff continues to be bad from behind the arc. 25 minutes, 4 points, 2 of 7 from the field, 0 of 4 from 3, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 turnover, 1 steal, 1 block, minus 13 for Huff. Nembhard, 28 minutes, 23 points. 8 of 17 from the field, 3 of 9 from 3, 4 of 5 from the free throw line, 1 rebound, 3 assists, 3 turnovers, 1 steal, 1 offensive board, minus 23. Ben Shepherd, 28 minutes, 12 points, 4 of 12 from the field, 2 of 6 from 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 3 rebounds, 3 turnovers, 2 steals, 1 offensive board, minus 17 for Shepherd. Jones, 29 minutes, 13 points, 5 of 11 from the field, 3 of 5 from 3, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, 1 offensive rebound, plus 10. Michael Potter, good shooting night on this one. 23 minutes, 23 points, 9 of 11 from the field, 3 of 5 from 3, 2 of 3 from the line, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, 2 blocks, 1 turnover, 1 offensive board, minus 8. So we bounced back pretty well after that bad game. TJ McConnell, 15 minutes, 7 points, 3 of 7 from the field, 1 of 2 from the line, 2 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 turnovers, 1 steal, minus 2 for TJ. Brown, 31 minutes, 9 points, 3 of 10 from the field, 0 of 4 from 3, 3 of 3 from the line, 10 rebounds, 4 assists, 4 turnovers, 4 offensive boards, minus 12. And Jackson, 28 minutes, 15 points, 4 of 7 from the field, 2 of 5 from 3, hit all 5 of his free throws, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, minus 24. All right, so that's how that went. Let's move on. We're going to speed through these. Bad team lost a game against the Sixers. Nothing surprising there. Maxey went for his normal all-star numbers. Next up, another loss against the Red Hot Hornets. 133-109 was the score in Indiana. And of course, Charlotte's turned into a good team overnight, so they ain't lose no game like this. And let's see how they shot. 56% did the Hornets from the field. 48 of 86. Pacers 47% from the field. 41 of 87 from the three-point line. Pacers 11 of 35 for 31%. Hornets 22 of 46 for 48% from the three. Pacers 16 of 20, 80%. Hornets 15 of 19, 79%. Hornets had 46 boards. Pacers 37. 11 offensive boards for Charlotte. 12 for Indy. 35 assists for Charlotte, 28 for Indy, 10 steals for Charlotte, 7 for Indy, 4 blocks for Charlotte, 3 for Indy, 12 turnovers for the Pacers, 19 points off of those, 17 turnovers for the Charlotte Hornets, 18 points off of those, 13 fast break points for Indy, 12 for the Hornets, 58 points in the paint for Indy, 50 for the Hornets. Largest lead of the game for the Hornets was 31. They led 77% of the time, and for the Pacers it was 7. They led 18% of the time. All right, high man for the Hornets was Miller with 33. They had 4 players in double figures, and that was all they need. Khan had a big game, 8 threes hit in this one for Knipple. Obi Toppin returns, 8 minutes, 3 points, 1 of 4 from the field, 0 of 3 from 3. Deal with him as a leaper. He can also hit a lot of threes. He didn't have him in this game, though. 1 of 2 from the line, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, -1. Welcome back, Obi. Jarris Walker, 31 minutes, 16 points, 7 of 17 from the field, 2 of 7 from 3, 6 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 turnovers, 1 steal, 1 block, 2 offensive boards, -10 for Jarris Walker. Jay Huff, 28 minutes, 7 points, 3 of 6 from the field, continues to break threes, 0 of 3 there, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 turnover, 1 block, 3 offensive boards, -32. Worse on the team for Jay. Nembhard, 29 minutes, 20 points, 6 of 14 from the field, 3 of 6 from 3, 5 of 6 from the line, 3 rebounds, 7 assists, 4 turnovers, 1 steal, 1 offensive board, minus 12. Ben Shepherd, 25 minutes, 11 points, 5 of 7 from the field, or 1 from 3, 1 of 1 from the line, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 turnover, 1 steal, 2 offensive boards, minus 13 for Ben. Micah Potter, 26 minutes, 19 points, 6 of 11 from the field, 5 of 7 from 3, 2 of 2 from the line, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals, plus 1. Second game in a row where he really shot well, I believe. I think that's how that goes. TJ McConnell, 17 minutes, 9 points, 4 of 9 from the field, or 1 from 3, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 2 rebounds, 7 assists, 1 turnover, minus 10. Kobe Brown, 26 minutes, 6 points, 3 of 6 from the field, over 2 from 3, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 turnovers, 1 block, 2 offensive boards, minus 17 for Kobe. Jackson, 31 minutes, 13 points, 4 of 9 from the field, over 2 from 3, hit all 5 of his free throws, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 turnover, 1 steal, 1 offensive board, minus 22 for Jackson. And Jones, 19 minutes for 5 points, 2 of 4 from the field, 1 of 3 from 3, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 offensive board, minus 4. So, yeah, that's really what it was. Miller and Knipple just launched threes and hit them. LaMelo chipped in with 20, and that was pretty much it. Pacers earned their third straight loss, at least for what we're covering. I think they probably lost more than that for sure. Meanwhile, the Hornets were on right now they're on a 6-game winning streak. I can argue they're the best team in the Eastern Conference right now. I can argue it. They've been the best team in the Eastern Conference since the All-Star break for certain. They are what they are, man. People have to deal with them. I know people don't want to admit this, but the Hornets are not who they used to be. They're not. And if they happen to be in the Eastern Conference Finals, it won't shock me at this point because they're beating everybody all the time. This is what it is. All right, next up for the Pacers, another bad team that they lost to, the Memphis Grizzlies, 125-106. They will not be out-tanked by any of y'all. I promise you. They will not. All right, let's see how this ugly game went. So the Pacers shot 49% from the field, 39 of 80. And Memphis Grizzlies 48 of 94 for 51% from the field. 15 of 35 for the Grizz, 43% from 3, 15 of 39 for the Pacers, 38% there. Grizzlies hit all 14 of their free throws. Pacers 13 of 19 for 68%. 40 boards for the Memphis Grizzlies, 31 for the Pacers, 13 offensive rebounds for Memphis, 7 for Indy. 34 assists for Memphis, 29 for Indy, 12 steals for Memphis, 5 for the Pacers, 9 blocks for both teams. 19 turnovers for the Pacers, 25 points conceded off of those, 13 for the Grizzlies, 12 points conceded off of those. 21 fast break points for the Grizz, 8 for the Pacers, 6 feed points in the paint for the Grizz, 40 for the Pacers. 21's the largest lead of the game for the Grizz, 72% of the time they led. 5 was the largest lead for the Pacers, 17% of the time they led. All right, in this game it was 7 players in double figures for the Memphis Grizzlies in this win. High man being Taylor Hendricks. 5 threes in this one. 19 points there for Taylor. All right, Obi, 11 minutes, 4 points. 1 of 3 from the field, over 1 from 3, 2 of 2 from the line, 4 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, plus 6. Walker, 25 minutes, 21 points, 8 of 10 from the field, 4 of 5 from 3, 1 of 4 from the line, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 turnovers, 1 block, minus 16. Jay Huff, 28 minutes, 14 points, 5 of 6 from the field, 2 of 3 from 3. He finally hit some threes. 2 of 4 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 5 turnovers, 3 blocks, 2 rebounds on the offensive end, minus 6 for Jay. Ben Shepherd, 22 minutes, 9 points, 3 of 8 from the field, 3 of 7 from 3, 2 rebounds, 2 turnovers, 1 assist, 1 steal, minus 4. Jones, 33 minutes, 10 points, 4 of 11 from the field, over 3 from 3, 2 of 2 from the line, 2 rebounds, 10 assists, 2 turnovers, 1 steal, minus 22 for Jones. Potter, 25 minutes, 18 points, 6 of 9 from the field, 2 of 3 from 3, 4 of 4 from the line, 9 rebounds, 2 turnovers, 1 block, 4 offensive boards, minus 13. That's the third straight game where he shot very well. Continuing to watch his shooting numbers because he is lighting it up after having that very cold game against whoever the hell that was first game. TJ McConnell, 14 minutes, 8 points, 4 of 6 from the field, 0 of 1 from 3, 5 assists, 2 turnovers, 1 steal, plus 5 for TJ. Kobe, 27 minutes, 9 points, 3 of 9 from the field, 1 of 3 from 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. 1 board, 1 assist, 1 turnover, 1 block, 1 offensive board, minus 15 for Kobe Brown. Jackson, 20 minutes, 2 points, 1 of 5 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3, 0 of 1 from the line, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 turnover, 1 block, minus 8. And Peter, 36 minutes, 11 points, 4 of 13 from the field, 3 of 11 from 3. Ouch. 1 rebound, 2 assists, 1 turnover, 2 blocks, minus 22 for Taylor Peter. All right, so that's how that went. Pacers continue to win the losing sweepstakes against the Grizzlies. No issue there. They will not be out-tanked by anyone. And, of course, the return to, well, Zubac's return, even though he didn't actually play, return to the Clippers land. This game was 130-107. Of course, Clippers win. Mathurin and Jackson play against their old team. This was the debut for Darius Garland with the Clippers. So there was a lot going on with this one. Clippers shot 55% from the field, 49-89. The Pacers 43% from the field, 36-84. The Pacers shot 28% from 3, 10-36. Clippers 38%, 12-32. Clippers shot 80% from the line, 20-25. Pacers 25-31 for 81%. Pacers had 38 boards, Clippers 47. Clippers had 6 offensive boards, 5 for the Pacers. 28 assists for the Clips, 26 for the Pacers. 8 steals for the Clips, 22 for the Pacers. 7 blocks for the Clips, 3 for the Pacers. 11 turnovers for the Clippers, 10 points off of those. 13 turnovers for the Pacers, 22 off of those. 13 fast break points for the Clippers, 11 for the Pacers. 66 points in the paint for the Clippers, 48 for the Pacers. Largest lead of the game for the Clips was 37. They led 96% of the time. And the Pacers had a 2-point lead, and they only led 2% of the time. All right, Pascal Siakam, 30 minutes, 29 points, 8 of 14 from the field, 1 of 3 from 3, 12 of 14 from the line, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 offensive board, minus 21 for Pascal. Walker, 31 minutes, 17 points, 6 of 12 from the field, 1 of 4 from 3, 4 of 4 from the line, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 turnovers, 1 offensive board, plus 2. Jay Huff, 25 minutes, 18 points, 7 of 13 from the field, 4 of 8 from 3, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 turnover, 1 block, 1 offensive board, minus 2 for Huff. So he shot 3 well there. We'll keep an eye on that. He slapped out of that 3-point slump. He'll probably hit 3s tonight. Andrew Nembhard, 24 minutes, 5 points, 1 of 5 from the field, over 3 from 3, 3 of 5 from the line, 4 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 turnovers, 1 steal, minus 15. Bad game for Andrew. Nesmith made his return, 20 minutes, 2 points, 1 of 8 from the field, over 4 from 3, 1 attempted free throw. He missed it. 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 turnover, minus 19. Bad shooting night for his debut. I don't think he's played in months. I don't know how long he's been gone, but he's back. Obi, 10 minutes, missed his only 3-point attempt, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 turnover, minus 11 for Obi. Michael Potter, 24 minutes, 10 points, 3 of 6 from the field, 1 of 3 from 3, 3 of 4 from the line, 6 rebounds, 2 turnovers, 1 block, 1 offensive board, minus 6. TJ McConnell, 16 minutes, 6 points, 3 of 6 from the field, 3 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 turnover, 1 offensive board, minus 8. Kobe Brown, his return to the Clippers, 22 minutes, 5 points, 2 of 4 from the field, 1 of 2 from the 3, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 1 block, 1 turnover, minus 12 for Brown. Shepard, 20 minutes, 4 points, 2 of 8 from the field, over 4 from 3, 1 rebound, 1 assist, minus 16. And Jackson, 18 minutes, 11 points, 3 of 7 from the field, 2 of 4 from 3, hit all 3 of his free throws, 3 assists, 1 rebound, minus 7. High man for the Clips was Kawhi, 29. Ben Mathurin shot very well against his old squad, 8 of 11 from the field, 23 points there. And Garland had 12 points, 50% shooting in 24 minutes in his debut there. And Isaiah Jackson had 10 points against his old squad on pretty good shooting. So, yeah, that's how that went. Clippers, of course, took care of business against the Pacers. Pacers are trying to get the number 1 overall pick, and they hope to lose every basketball game possible. And I'd assume that they will oblige us a win because of it. What's the losing streak here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 game losing streak for the Pacers. So they're doing great. And yeah, that's how we equate that. They are going to change the tanking rules, though. So this is the last year we're going to be able to look at things that way. But I agree with tanking. I don't think there's anything wrong with it at all. I think this system works. I really do. Bad teams are losing on purpose, and that's exactly what they should be doing. Now, who suits up and all of that stuff, you can try to regulate a certain way. But as far as removing tanking entirely, I don't think it makes sense when you're trying to strategize to, if you're a bad team, continue to run win-now talent for the sake of ratings. I think win-now talent should be moved to good teams. And if injuries are going to deplete a team of its win-now timeline, then the players who are left on board should be able to move on to other situations. So I think that's really the equation for me, rather than what the organizations are choosing to do, but what is possible should not be determined by ratings and fans and stuff like that. I think at the end of the day, for me, I do want to see players suit up, but sometimes your best player goes down with a big injury, and now all of a sudden all your role players are stuck on a team that they can't win on, trying their very best to suit up every night just so the NBA can have ratings. No. It should be easier to slot players out of bad situations into good ones, and bad teams should get the best overall talent in the draft. Instead of having these super OKC teams continue to get the best players, or having your best player going to play with a player who's already great just because they got lucky, because everything is pretty much even in regards to draft odds. I don't like it. I like this better, and I live with what comes with that, rather than what we're about to do and have freaking the best player in the draft go to the Knicks or something like that. That's not going to work. And then bad teams stay bad forever. No, that's not good. So that's really what I got to say about that. Pacers, they are not trying to win. I don't think they suck. I think they are actually a very good team, but Halliburton went down. They move on from Turner, so it's time to tank. I think they're making a sound decision. I think it'll pay off, and I think they'll be right back next year really good. So that's really my take on it. I don't think they should be punished for making a good decision with their situation. And that's exactly what the NBA is trying to do, in my opinion. So let's move on. Okay, look at the other app, because I do have to get back on there to get these closed in about 5 minutes. The Pacers, what are they wearing? What are the team record? What's up? All right, so the Pacers are 15-47, 15th in the Eastern Conference, 5-25 home and away record, 30th in offensive rating, 24th in defensive rating, and 27th in net rating. The Lakers 37-25, 6th in the West, 18-20 home and away record, 10th in overall offensive rating, 22nd defensive rating, and 17th net rating. We're not that great of a team, y'all. Low key, we're really not. I know injuries have a lot to do with the numbers there, but at the end of the day, we are what we are. So the Pacers are going to be wearing this on our floor. Not bad looking jerseys. I think those look all right. And the Lakers are going to be wearing yellow, so it's going to be a lot of yellow down there. Not bad. And Andrew Nembhard, Aaron Nesmith, Pascal Siakam, Jarris Walker, and Jay Huff are expected to start for the Pacers. Marcus Smart, Austin Reeves, Luka Doncic, LeBron James, DeAndre Ayton are expected to start, although I don't think that's what we're going to see, because I think LeBron probably going to miss this one. Furphy and Halliburton out for the season, as we mentioned. Nembhard, Nesmith, and Pascal game-time decisions. Zubac's out as well. Ayton, LeBron, and Max Kleber game-time decisions, just like the other one told us. Nothing really changed there. So that's what's up, man. 7:30 Pacific, 10:30 Eastern. We play the Pacers. We tend to drop games against the Pacers. We don't expect to. Year in and year out, we lose to the Pacers almost every year. Some kind of ridiculous way at the buzzer, or something stupid happens. You miss a free throw at the end or something like that. It's been a lot of that over the years. And they're a bad team right now. They are a bad team. They want to be bad, as we already mentioned. They do have some talented guys like Jarris Walker and Andrew Nembhard, Micah Potter. You know, those guys are pretty good. TJ McConnell's always a problem. He should be in a winning situation. But I think a lot of those guys in the Pacer land are just counting on their team getting right back to the finals, because they were in Game 7 of the finals last season. Most of the win now guys think they're in the right spot. They just got to take a year off. And that just is what it is, man. But once they lost Miles Turner, it kind of threw some things in disarray. Now they've moved on from Mathurin, brought in Zubac. It's a little different now. So we're going to see if that's going to equate to them being a better team. But if they can get that first overall pick, it changes life for them for real. And then Halliburton comes back, hopefully heals well from his Achilles and the shingles, get well soon, and be ready for the start of next season. So, yeah, the Pacers are just taking a year off, man. I've seen teams do this before, and sometimes it really pays off. The Pacers and Tim Duncan, for example, back in like 90-something. So, yeah, man, that's really what it is. There's not much to go over in regards to this game. The Lakers just need to come out and take this team seriously, secure a good victory against a bad team, and that's what we've been doing all season. I expect for us to win the game. But I do think there's a chance that we can scratch some people. And if we decide to do that, I want to see our young players. And I don't expect to, and that frustrates me. So that's pretty much where it is, man. Hopefully Austin Reeves snap out of his slump, especially if some stars sit, give him an opportunity to run. That would be really good. Curious about LeBron and that elbow. Curious about DeAndre and that knee. And we'll see what happens, man. Last night is behind us, but we did do some things down there that gave us some encouragement. But ultimately, same old story: lose to the Denver Nuggets in a close basketball game. Fake comeback leading to nothing. That's really what it was. Salute to Kobe Minute. And we move on, man. Luckily enough, we got a game to play less than 24 hours later in our own gym against a bad team, so we can lick our wounds and get back to our winning ways, because we were on a 3-game winning streak before that. So our offense has been better. I think we've been averaging somewhere close to almost 30 assists a night over the last 4 games. That's been really good for us, even though it's against bad teams and bad defenses. Ultimately, I think we played pretty good against the Pelicans and had an opportunity to win last night, if not for some missed shots. So we've been better. We've been better. The teams we've been playing ain't been that much better, but we got another opportunity to beat up on another bad team tonight and hopefully run some things that make us better. So that's what I hope to see, man. I just want to get back to winning. It feels good to beat anybody. You know what I mean? It's the regular season. Each game is its own game. Anything can happen in a basketball game, and that's kind of how we have to approach it. I don't believe ourselves to be very strong contenders, so we just got to enjoy wins when we can get them. And tonight should be a real opportunity for us to get a win. So that's really what I got to say, man. Take care of things that we can control and leave the rest up to the basketball gods. And that's it, man. We'll have the videos for you tonight, of course. Regular scheduled 7:30 game. And hopefully we'll get some good ball out there. Hopefully we don't embarrass ourselves against a team that does not want to win. I don't think we will, though. BDO 44, I thank y'all for watching.